Okay, this is a message to the people watching Highlights Night 2. I know I promised to make Highlights Night 2 better than Highlights Night 1 in terms of quality, but at least the audio's better. You've got that much, okay? Sorry. Let's go. Oh. Hello! Hello, friends and fans. Why the hell did me pressing the applause button not work there? There we go!
Trying to make friends.
Welcome to night 2 of the World Pole Wrestling Championship Tournament. Yes, I remember the name. I bet not many of you do. And during that intro, I realised I hadn't added this to my Instagram story, where most of my viewers come from. So let's get this thing on it. Live addition to Instagram story. Look at that. Here we go. Done.
Get that done pronto. Paul, we're going to see your notifications.
Poster. Your story, right? Hello there. What an exciting time it was last time. Bit of a disaster at the start, but so far we've not had any disasters. So that already puts us up against
I'm joining you from the planet Mars tonight, as you can probably tell. With a wee bit of delay. See when you see me waiting. See how big the delay that is.
What?
Yeah, so I
we
waited
see how big
like
a
10
delay that
seconds
is?
before, so...
Yeah, wasn't it really?
That's a good point, is my
It's
audio
quite
delayed
hard.
as well?
Well, I think you're talking a while after we're talking to you. Let's see.
Should we do the clap test? Clap test for the stream.
Clap test. 3. A 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the delay isn't as bad as it was before. We do have our other special guests here, Gurish, Leo, and Jamie.
We do. Hello. Good to finally be here. I was ashamed
Don't worry,
to come
guys.
here
I
for my
won't
debut.
kill you. Though you be
Couldn't make
keeping
it
this
here
up.
last time because you were busy preparing for your fight.
Like I
heard.
did for the
Oh my god, welcome to the Talk Over Each Other channel. Anyway, let's have a look at what we've got tonight. We have Jamie Jr. versus Greg Heffley, SCP-049 versus Walter White, Pitbull versus Ange Postecoglou, Ariana Grande versus the Queen, Iron Golem versus Jesus, and General Style versus J. Jonah Jameson. That's
This
right,
is
we're
gonna be a
doing
good
more
night.
fights tonight.
What a
It's gonna
lineup.
be a good night.
So yeah, oh look at this new animations we've brought to this.
That was
one.
clean.
How
It was
cool is
very
that?
clean.
Next time we're gonna have sound effects with that animation. That's how cool it's gonna
Ooh.
be.
Is it gonna go wish?
We do the sound effects live.
Okay,
Oh,
everyone,
yeah,
let's do
yeah.
the sound
Can
effects
we
live as we look
do
at
the
the
sound
next part.
effects,
Okay,
Paul?
are you guys ready? A 1, a 2,
Yeah, ready.
a
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
That was awesome, guys. Well done.
Wait, that's Jamie Jr.
I think
Because I
that
was wondering who
deserves a
that was.
poggers in
Yes,
chat.
that's
Can we
Jamie
get a
Jr.
poggers?
We all love the Jamie Jr. We all know what Jamie Jr. looks like, and that's it right there. So
Everyone,
Jamie, I
make
feel
sure
like you
that
have
you
a-
use Jamie Jr.'s. Yeah, I was just gonna say, make sure when we're referring to Jamie Jr. that we use their preferred pronouns.
That sounds
As
Jamie,
pretentious.
Jamie.
It.
it's. Oh, I
I've
said
heard-
they.
I've heard Jamie Jr. just doesn't care, to be honest.
Right, so you can say they or it or.
Yeah. Since we got this first fight, Jamie, as the parent of
Yeah.
Jamie Jr., what are you thinking about this?
Like, I just think Greg Heffley better be looking out because his egghead's gonna get cracked open like an egg he'd.
That was a good one.
I do believe Greg Heffley has been shown there, shown
That's
the way
Jamie
out.
Jr.'s catchphrase.
That was a good one.
Alright, it's so catchy.
Round of applause for Jamie.
Okay.
Well done,
Thank
well
you,
done.
everyone. Very
That's
proud
Greg
of Greg.
Heffley does look terrified, you have to say.
Yeah, Greg
He
Heffley,
does.
a
He
big
does.
frown on his face there. You don't get much more than a frown or a smile from Greg Heffley, and I feel like it's a rare smile, nonetheless.
He's
Yeah.
going up against someone that's half me and half Brendan. I mean, that is
that's a creature to be reckoned with.
Brendo did
mean,
have a lot
imagine-
to say about this fight.
Imagine
He
Jamie
said
Stone.
that Greg Heffley should be terrified. Leo said something, I got distracted.
I said Jamie is like Jamie and Brendan together. It's just Jamie Stone.
Now we do actually we actually have a new segment in this episode,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
that
what we do.
is
Is it the judges' houses?
recent tweets from the superstars. So let's have a look.
Whoa.
Also from Greg
Oh.
Heffley. Greg Heffley is
Oh.
tweeting out, "Hey Holly, hope you're watching." I do
Oh
believe
my.
Holly is the person Greg Heffley is hoping to court through this.
My man is shooting a shot.
That was the best choice of words.
Oh, there's Big Mama chiming in there. A bit of excitement for this match. Who else has been saying their piece?
Words of wisdom.
Oh, here's a message from Jamie Jr. at Riptide at Brendo
Oh.
after I'm done with them.
Oh,
Yeah, so there
wow.
does appear
Wait,
to be
what?
some bad
Shots
blood
fired.
Drama.
Wow.
between the parents and Jamie Jr. after the treatment.
Listen, it's not
Jamie
my
Jr.
fault.
received.
It's not my fault that Brendan got full custody, okay?
Anyway, let's get to the first match. Maybe.
Oh.
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 Well, get ready to do the sound effect. Oh, there was the Russell Shoes man.
And here we go, on to the first match of the night, live from Dublin, Ireland.
In Dublin, Ireland.
Nice.
It's our first time here, I believe. Junior.
Yeah, I think we're in Belfast last time.
Wow. Devil's incarnate himself. What the hell?
I will say, while Jamie Jr. is very intimidating,
See, there's a dry eye in the crowd.
I almost feel responsible for this.
Oh, he didn't get custody, remember?
Even the man next to me is doing his best impression of him.
Jamie, I would like to ask: do you think the extended eyes will give Jamie Jr. an advantage in this?
Yeah, no, I think so, because I think if they try and, like, punch Jimmy Jr., he can just, like, or they, I should say, can just, like, weave the punch between their eyes.
Very interesting point there now. You obviously
You
know
don't think
Jamie
it-
Jr. like nobody else.
What are Jamie Jr.'s chances on the supreme dating website Cruise Compliment?
It just depends what Jamie Jr.'s
Interesting.
programming
Is that
dating
what
interests
is that
are.
what Two's compliment is?
Yeah, it's a dating website.
Yes.
Shout out to Dude's Compliment, everyone sign up. Especially if you want to have a chance with Dua Lipa.
Language
Oh, look at
Jamie
that
Jr.
walk, that's
programming.
such a Chad walk.
Jamie Jr. with what can we describe as an emotional entrance.
The exaggerated swagger of a bloodwall, may I say.
Stage right, there's not a dry eye in the audience.
There he is.
I'm genuinely getting goosebumps.
He's not worried about taking his time here. Big grin on his face. He knows who's boss. I mean, they know who's boss, like we're
They know who his was.
Jamie, I'd like to ask you a question about Jamie Jr. here.
What's that?
What his appearance would cause you to believe him to be an evil being? He seems very lackadaisical just now. Can you
Yeah.
give us any further insights into Jamie Jr.'s
Well, see, the thing is, I wasn't really involved in their upbringing because, like I say, you know, I had custody taken away from me, and then Brendan, you know, proceeded to completely abandon Jamie Jr. And like, this is what happens when you leave people in their youth. They end up here.
Well, I believe that's at the Paul Worldwide Wrestling Tournament Championship.
That's the one.
Although to be fair, I am also in this tournament. So, so there we go.
Alright.
Negligent parenting. stringy here.
You might be finishing up now.
This is the longest intro I've ever seen.
Now, from one sociopath to another.
Here he comes.
A very sassy roll.
Polly's watching this.
Hey, he's got sass. Yeah, work it.
This is a cold intro. Look at him, look at his eyes. Emotionless. He's here to do a job.
I must say, Greg Heffley is looking positively fabulous.
I never thought I'd say this, but Greg Heffley is looking mighty thick.
Yeah, it's looking better.
Oh, so busting out the moves.
To the
Going
point.
from 2 dimensions to 3 dimensions.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is just making me uncomfortable.
Athleticism being demonstrated by Greg.
See, is this Greg really trying to woo Jamie Jr. in the hopes that it'll be a distraction?
That's a very interesting point you made. And here we go. First fight of the night.
I'm so buzzing.
Who will win?
Yeah, there we go. Oh, Jamie Jr. gets it.
Jamie Jr.
Fighters on the shorter side, as you can see.
Oh.
Oh, Jimmy Jr.
Jamie
showing
Jr.
already.
Dishing out his... showing his intentions.
Oh,
Dishes out a pasting.
Oh my god.
Bloody hell. He's got moves.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
Jimmy Jr. already going for a pin.
Are you sure about that?
Jamie Jr. because that was nowhere near the pin you were looking for.
hey, what's
Jamie
he?
Jr. doing
What
the
are they
Oh,
doing?
meanness!
Oh.
Jamie Jr. can't even hit
He
the
falls
target.
down.
You have to
Again,
imagine the eyes
repeating
being up there.
Palpatine strike.
Excellent.
Oh,
reversal from
oh,
Jamie Jr.
reversal.
There he goes, right into the corner.
Greg Heffley's
Greg
not
Heffley
really
is
getting
struggling
a chance
here. It's
Yeah,
a
I
wimpy
can see he's
performance from the
losing.
wimpy kids.
He's losing his stamina. You can tell.
Jamie Jr. actually regaining stamina.
Oh
here.
god,
Yeah.
Greg Heffley busts out the moves there.
But we don't
Jamie
know
Jr.
what
upside
kind
down.
of like we don't know what kind of
Oh my
alien
God.
powers that Jamie Jr. actually
You have to call
has.
that an alien power.
Yeah, maybe
That
Jamie
move right
Jr.
there.
is like removing Greg Heffley's willpower and like moving it into themselves.
Do you think Jamie Jr. has a cheese touch right now?
Oh yeah,
Surely,
100%.
this much contact with Greg Heffley for this long. The cheese touch has got
This
to
The
is-
be
cheese
happening.
touch is well and truly.
Oh!
Oh, a pin from
but
Greg
Greg Heffley was a
Heffley.
pin.
Oh dear.
No way, I thought that was already it. Bloody hell.
Oh,
Greg
even he
Heffley
can't
nearly
believe it.
pulling off fluke of the century there.
Oh! Another pin already.
Oh
He's
dear.
not taking it slow. No way!
That
The
was
quickest
the
match
turnaround
in
in the
history.
history of this tournament.
No
Holy
way.
must be very impressed because
Greg
Jamie
Heffley
Jr. must have bones made of
wizard
styrofoam.
moment.
I can't
Greg
believe
can
this.
barely believe it himself.
That's a twisted wizard moment if I've ever seen one.
Oh my
I
god.
genuinely
I
cannot believe
this.
this.
Jamie
Jamie
Jr. is out of the
Jr.
tournament already. Spent
I've
too
seen
long in their
Carlos's
intro and
dancing
didn't
prowess.
spend long enough in their fighting skills.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to go and
intro was
be
longer than
a
the fight
supportive
itself.
parent now.
My god.
Holy
Shocking.
moly. We've got a chatter making a very good point that the
Wow.
match was shorter than the intro.
Yes.
That's actually unbelievable for our first match of the night. Obviously, Greg
I
wants us moving
genuinely
on
can't believe this.
to the next matches very
Incredible
quickly.
showing by Greg
Yeah,
Heffley.
a showing
Incredible.
of determination and a lack of being phased by Jamie Jr.'s impressive skills initially.
I can't believe that. Do you think maybe the sort of wooing and distraction worked? Because I mean, I can't think of anything else that Greg
Must have
Heffley
done.
had over Jamie Jr.
I mean, I think maybe
must
Jimmy
be
Jr.
Jamie
must
Jr.'s
have been
weakness.
thrown off a wee bit after that shocking move. He just missed. He barely
Right.
flopped to the ground. I think maybe he thought he couldn't believe himself. And I'm flabbergasted, to be quite honest.
I gotta agree with you.
Well then,
So
let's see how that affects the table as of current. As of current. Greg
As of
Heffley
current.
won that match. Let's have
Greg
a look at the
Heffley fluked
updated
that
table.
match.
There's Greg Heffley. Who is Greg Heffley going to be facing though? SCP-049 or Walter White?
Everyone, right.
Now I will say, on the matter of the next match, Let's have a look at them. SCP-049 has made a smash appearance onto the roster, very popular among the fans. But yeah, SCP-049 did actually come out onto the stage earlier to make a point, so let's listen to what SCP-049 had to say.
The pestilence plagues this organization. I hereby make it my objective to purge any sign of the plague within this tournament. Those that make any attempt to step before me will be dealt with. My cure is most effective.
Chills.
Wow, I didn't realise he was
Terrifying
Goosebumps.
stuff.
Oh my god.
Terrifying stuff. As SCP-049
Incredible
must have
voice.
spending a lot of time in Glasgow because he does appear to be
Aye.
picking up the accent.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, it's clear to say that the SCP-049 likes to tend to those around him, being a plague doctor,
true.
so he must have picked up
That's
the
true.
accent for reasons of
I mean, yeah. I mean, he hasn't.
Limiting.
I mean, he's only had to come from Glasgow. I mean, think about it. Walter White's had to come all the way from 408 Negara or Royal Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
that is quite the
Well,
travel. But then you
I
have
really
to
hope I
imagine
got the
some
number
people
right.
have
I
made
think I got that
bigger
wrong.
journeys.
Well, I
That's
believe we have a sort of the cure against the danger. Just from what I
my.
can see.
Oh yeah, because he
Oh,
is the
actually-
danger.
He is the
did.
danger.
I did come
He is the cure.
I did come to a realization during that it's kind of blown my mind, to say the least. What if the pestilence, the plague that that SCP-049 has been talking so much about is the cheese touch?
Oh
That
my
is
god.
an interesting
Wait a
point
minute,
you've
hold
made.
on. Right, it's Greg Heffley, because I know like the regular rules are that once you have the cheese touch and you pass it on, you no longer have it. But is Greg Heffley just like constantly cursed with it?
Well, Greg Heffley
wait.
did the cheese.
For those of you who do not have a history of the SCP-049, he does attempt to murder anyone he sees being under the influence of the pestilence.
So he's gonna try and kill Jimmy Jr.
Yeah, well, I believe so.
Well,
he
Jimmy
never
Jr.'s
will.
already gone,
Yeah, he's not in the tournament anymore.
so
Yeah,
it'll be a
Jimmy
problem.
Jr.
However, SCP-049 does not it's not been discovered what he sees as the pestilence or signs of it. So
Right,
perhaps
okay.
it could be someone who has the cheese touch or has previously been in contact with it as well. And for a lot of us who have attended
Another
primary
reason
school at one
to be
point in our
terrified.
lives, I believe we have been in your contact with it. So we'll just have to see what
We've got to be terrified right now.
Let's just hope we don't have to
And-
introduce social distancing into the tournament.
I mean, I know I've had the cheese touch before, so I mean,
We're lucky.
I'm scared.
SCP-049
Bye-bye, Jamie.
was nowhere near you when that happened,
yeah,
and you made a swift recovery. Well, I can
that's
imagine.
quite fortunate. Yeah.
Now, Paul, I know that we are meant to be totally unbiased, but I really hope that SCP-049 wins this one.
Really, that's a.
Unbiased as I am.
I'm hoping to
I
get rid of
could
the cheese
not
touch.
disagree more.
Oh, time out. Oh my god.
Well, the match is beginning
That
now,
was
live
very
from
loud.
Aberdeen, Scotland. Here he comes indeed.
Here we go.
I love the Dodge Challenger just sitting in the back.
Imagine Jimmy not knowing that that's a Chevy Camaro.
Oh yeah, it's not Camaro.
Oh, the game audio is very loud, by the way.
I know.
Okay, now I'm embarrassed.
Look at the swagger of this man.
Yeah, it's way too cocky.
I believe he's very confident that he has the skills to eradicate this pestilence.
Skills to do the bills.
I'm unaware of any bills he has to pay.
Yeah.
Big pointy toes on him. Now, I will
That's the
say,
only pointy thing he has.
that nose there, a lot
Aye.
of people think that's a mask.
cane.
No, that is his actual nose.
Alright.
That is his skull.
Look under an x-ray, his skull does come out all this way.
If you wish, I will link this image in the chat.
Oh, and here comes Walter White.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, he's Oh, he's very excited.
He's got
Wow, he's made a feline.
Is he allowed to bring in a weapon? I don't know. Maybe
Is that
the referee will need
supposed to
have a word.
represent a crack pipe?
I gotta say, I don't remember this episode. He's actually quite out of character.
Well, I mean, SCP-049 might think that he also has the plague, considering why he's making these drugs.
Maybe this is the episode where Skylar said that she'd hidden some Easter eggs around the house, and I was very excited.
Back right away.
Substantial height difference between the two.
Yes, indeed,
the sheer size of this man. It is insane. SCP-049 holding back here. Oh, the way gets out there was quite loud before.
SCP-049 is like the kind of guy that you do not want to be crossing a bridge with.
That was a flurry of blows.
Now, I know Walter
Charlie's going into here for SCP. Oh my goodness.
Ooh. Because he really wants his chance up against the CEO. I'm not entirely sure why,
To
but
prove
I've
himself.
heard there's some bad so there's going to be a lot of passion from Walter White
Swift
here.
kick from Walter White takes down SCP-049 there. That is
You know, this, I'm telling you, this isn't Walter White, this is Phil Heisenberg.
Oh, what a slap.
He wasn't lying when he said he is the
so
danger.
SCP-049 is struggling now as Walter White has a sit down and he gets
He gets him
right
into
back
a
to it.
submission here. No, he's just causing him some pain in the old arm. SCP breaks out, crushes his skull, but he looks like he's hurt his fingers. Maybe staved them.
I wish I could tell properly what was going on here. He throws his
Oh,
face.
an excellent reversal from
Yeah,
Walter
it's
White.
a
He
side
goes for another
spinner,
pin. Could he get a rope break here? No, he just breaks out the pin.
Using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Oh,
My goodness, the strength and display from Walter White here. It's staggering.
Wow.
Improving a bit
Oh, he
slippery.
pushes them away. Oh, a punch to the balls. That is not fair, SCP-049.
Oh, that is
Walter White must be
moment.
stunned right now. Do you know what I have to say? A bit late, but...
Oh my god! Oh, please, can you please get Bazinga on the soundboard?
Knee to the face.
SCP-049 is currently bringing the lead back.
It's going right back
On the
into
clutch of
this.
the victory.
Walter White.
Down. What is this
Oh
superstar
my.
looking for?
This is everyone's favourite move
Everyone's
now.
doing the same move.
Oh,
Being dragged
Currently
about
stunned. Is
like
he
a
gonna try and do a
lifeless corpse
submission?
here.
He may get the three.
Oh, he's
he's gonna go for the pin.
This could
He's
be
gonna
it.
go
We
for
could
the
be getting
pin.
another very quick
This
match.
is gonna be-
Oh, he just breaks out.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh
my god!
I'm getting really bad at this sound.
Testing it.
Just escapes the clutches.
Oh, what a
SCP
move from
49's
Walter
mercy.
White.
Ooh.
He has to get on offense.
Whoa, whoa!
Strength on display has to be admired by Walter White.
That must have hurt the
Walter White.
nose.
Walter White is in quite poor condition. in
Everyone's
fairness.
favourite move again.
What? What?
Hang on for just
What is he?
What is he doing?
Well, SCP submit to the
Oh,
pestilence.
he pushes him through the ropes.
punch right in the head.
That's an interesting strat.
Can't look at this now. Bad intentions.
He's wraps around, he's taking inspiration
again.
from what Walter White just did.
He's copying his moves off him. Walter White
He's gonna
cannot
tap
be.
out.
Cannot
Walter White is
Walter
Walter
White
White is trying to swim. He's trying to swim, but it's not working.
Another
There's no water
pin,
in the
bloody
ring.
hell.
Zero
There's no
pin.
moves in this match, only pins and
SCP-049
submissions.
is not.
Hang on a second. Now,
Takes the one.
This is not my day.
I'm happy for SCP-049 there, but did I see Walter White grab the rope there?
We get an instant replay on that puck.
We might need an instant replay on it. I need to
Get
do my best to
VAR
get
for
an
this
instant
one.
replay.
Wait, why? What happens if he grabs the rope?
Well, you should get a rope break. Am I correct?
This week, could this be the first major controversy?
Oh wow!
That's just as far as I've known. They've had rope breaks every time. Don't mind Nyan Cat there. If we take a look. Look! Look!
Oh,
Are you seeing that?
Oh my god!
Oh, I pressed that and it went all the way back in the stream. But the point still stands. The point still stands that we did see that there. Apologies for the quality. That was tremendously bad.
Very correct.
Do we call another match?
I say we let the banker phone me. What timing? What timing?
Wow, that's really fortunate.
Let me pick up his phone. Hello, banker. Yes. Hello. Yes. Aha. Okay.
That was a good timing of the sound effect.
Thank you. He has said to me that we are to leave it for now, and he's going to put the independent adjudicators on it.
Is he going to send it to the FI?
Investigation on.
It won't affect the tournament at whole for now, so we're gonna put some thought into it and get a result back to you later. So stay tuned, everybody.
I'm hearing that Walter White's manager is now saying to the banker, "This season, Drad, you need to reinstate that last fight."
Yes, thank you, Stig.
So.
No, banker, no, that was so not right.
I'll put SCP through on the table
Controversial.
for now, but
That was very controversial.
And night 2.
Aye.
Bat and Curious in chat saying if the WWE ref didn't see it, it doesn't count. But this isn't the WWE. This is the World Pole
Still
Wrestling
WWE,
Championship
so-
tournament, and we have different rules. We have a banker, we have VAR, we have an independent adjudicator. So these things go through all these different levels of.
Wait, do you have a
protocol
timekeeper?
We do have a timekeeper. He's off screen.
Oh, the
that's true,
timekeeper.
yeah.
Oh,
We've
who's the
got a
timekeeper?
jester as
If
well.
things do go through the way they are, SCP-049 will get his chance to find the source of the cheese touch.
Right. Is Nicky the scribe?
But anyways, let's move on from that drama. Up next,
We can
we have Pitbull versus
Worldwide.
the Cogler.
Oh my god.
We did actually have.
Wow, this is what I've been looking forward to, I have to say.
We did actually have some statements from from SCP-049 and Walter White about the last match already. Let's see what they have to say
Alright.
before we talk about the next one.
Let's have a look.
Well, first of all, Tall Girl has to ask us anyone. This is a
Typical tall girl,
it's a
making
call-out.
everything about
She
herself.
does make everything about herself, but has anyone seen Tall Girl's size 13 Nikes? We're all wondering.
Also, can I just say I love the touch of how her head is just like poking out the top.
She is that.
I wonder what the weather is up there.
She is. Guy, do you think she plays basketball?
Probably.
Anyways, after that, oh yeah,
I just like to
SCP-049
know that
is saying,
this is
"I'm a
panel of
celeb,
men insulting
get
a
me
tall
out of
woman.
here." Obviously, harkening back to his time in the SCP facility before he escaped. Walter White saying, "Don't do drugs, kids."
Alright. That's quite
Thank
a
you,
mixed
Walter.
message.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thanks,
such
message.
an
No,
important
That's
statement.
not don't do drugs,
One we
kids.
all
That's don't
agree
do
with.
drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
That's a different meaning. Just like, hold on. Hold on a minute.
Whoa, that's quite the accusation.
Anyways, up next we have Ange Postacoglu versus Pitbull. Okay, so
I've seen a new side to Walter White.
before the night got started tonight, I actually did an interview with Ange about this match. So let's see what he had to say.
Hello, Ange. I'm sure you're very excited for your fight tonight, and I'm sure you're fully trained and prepared. You must be thinking, though, it would be very catastrophic were you to not win this match.
It's pretty strong language, mate. I don't know what your definition of catastrophic is, but it certainly doesn't fit my definition of what happened tonight. So,
Well, yes, but it has to be said that this tournament is grand and prestigious, and winning the tournament, well, there's nothing else like it. Your fans will be absolutely disappointed. They would surely see this as catastrophic were you not to win.
no, because catastrophic to me means the end. This is far from the end. I mean, you're suggesting that this is a club falling apart and our season's finished. And
Well, Ange, if you were to lose this match, who would you be putting the blame on?
the blame, I don't blame people. I take responsibility. Responsibility is mine. But again, you're using really strong language for something that I don't think merits that sort of view.
Alright, thanks, Ange.
It was a brick wall, that one.
Can't get anything
Words
by
of
him.
wisdom. Words of wisdom. Media team's terrified, and rightly so.
As a great man once said, he's the man that can't be moved.
That's you putting your place, Paul's up.
I always shutting the media down. That's why we like the man.
We love him.
Paul, you're the media.
I will not be making any comments until I've had a word with my lawyers. But yeah, there's a Celtic connections with these two men.
Oh, well, see what you did there.
Obviously, Ange Postecoglou, manager of Celtic, but Pitbull, he created a song that the fans of the club really like, and posted it on his Instagram story.
Adopted.
I can't imagine there's going to be much bad blood
so
here, but I don't think
Yeah,
Ange
it's
will let that stop him from
light-hearted.
a fight.
We'll see, Ange doesn't stop.
I'd just like to make it clear the scale of this fight. Now, I'm going to send you an image. If you could please pull this image up.
Oh, some wonderful music! There we have the scale of this fight. It's a very good point you make.
Oh, I remember that day, because he blocked out the sun.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
it was a complete global travesty.
As he is Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah, did that not cause a famine in like Northern Europe?
Ethiopia.
He did kill billions of people, but you know what?
It was honestly the worst day of my life, I
The
think.
worst day in human history.
I mean,
Human history.
Think of how many penguins got crushed.
But anyways, let's jump into our new segment and look at the tweets before the match. Oh wait, I didn't press the button. There we go. Oh, so here we have Queen Elizabeth putting her thoughts on the
That's
fight.
very sussy.
Obviously, she
Yeah,
likes
obviously,
Pitbull with hair. Bad news for her though, Pitbull doesn't actually have hair in real life.
So it's bald.
Who is that?
It's Pitbull with hair.
Pitbull with hair, can you not see?
Wait, what? Are you being
Wallace was
serious?
saying he thinks he's found his new favourite song, Cheese by Stray Kids. Not sure about that one myself, Wallace, but whatever you say so. I guess,
He does love
I
his
guess he
cheese.
does love his cheese.
He does.
Ange Postecoglou saying his famous speech. Anyways,
Again.
the fight begins. Man, these loading screens are a lot quicker than I remember.
Glasgow, Scotland. Oh, Andrew's
We'll
got
read
the
the
home
rest of
stage
those
advantage here.
Pitbull very impressed by the crowd.
Worldwide. Anywhere in the
Oh, that's a good
world.
fight. Everywhere is his home stage.
I mean, I'll say it. I love his music.
Already been through.
It's such a
Look at the moves on him. He loves the crowd. He absolutely loves
Like,
it.
why is he acting exactly like how I would imagine Pitbull to act if he was in this
one of the
situation?
only bald men in suits in the tournament.
Yeah.
And here he comes.
Oh, here we
The gaffer himself.
Worked out. What?
Oh my goodness.
Does it make you feel inadequate?
Absolutely nothing stopping him. Absolutely storming down the stage here.
He's the kind of guy that if you're with your wife and you see him coming towards you, you just hand her over.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Because
thing to be made in 2022, Jamie. Not gonna lie.
Because there's no point in even trying to stop him. I mean, what would that cause?
In front of the Statue of Liberty.
Are you suggesting that Andrew
Famous fist in
Postecoglou
the air.
would want your wife, Jimmy?
Ange Postecoglou's a happy man, man. I'll say that one.
Wow, I'm amazed that you managed to turn that into a dig at me.
And here we go, live from the Calmac Thunderdome. Ange getting his musical wrestling fit on.
He's taking his jumper off. He's taking his
I do believe that's the
jumper
news
off.
target, yeah.
You know if you're watching.
Austin.
That's-
Into this match. This is an opportunity.
Oh my
Put his
god.
jumper away for
He's
a wash.
already up in the
Oh.
ropes.
And
Pitbull's kind of got to him too quickly. Didn't give him a chance.
The lower
Oh
back
my god,
is
right,
already hurt.
Pitbull.
He's going for the early pin.
Enough of the early pins.
No way.
Let's try to finish
I'm
quickly.
not happy with how far Pitbull got there, to be honest.
I mean,
Pitbull is not satisfied.
Think about how much sex Pitbull has. He must finish quick.
That's true.
He is revving up the engine. He's
Yeah.
not going to let anything stop
Pitbull
him.
with bad chance there.
Oh, nice dodge from Ange there. Punch the balls.
There's some power behind that punch.
He
Pure
doesn't stop.
strength
He never stops.
from the Celtic.
Oh,
No, he doesn't.
they're out the ring! First time out the ring in the tournament.
And he's throwing himself
Oh,
out
that
of the
must
ring.
hurt Ange landing in that
He's
stone
knocked
brick floor.
himself out.
Is he going to wait for the countdown? No,
Pitbull's-
Pitbull's joining him out there.
I think Pitbull's just. I think Pitbull's just taking a moment to read that advert for Millionaire.
Ange did
Yeah,
fall
that's a good point.
2
Anyone who's
meters.
looking to be a
Almost
contestant in Millionaire, just contact me.
Ange is
2.5 meters to
absolutely
3 meters of just
slowing
stone
up out
brick.
here.
Now we have seen people get
Oh,
counted out in the last
Pitbull.
tournament. What move that was, by the way.
Is
Blurry.
Again,
Ange
Ange
can barely stand.
He's going to want to get back in.
Pitbull is loving life right now.
Oh, what a
Oh, but-
miss
oh,
from
wow.
Pitbull! Jumps out the ring, a complete miss. That should reset the count out.
Now it's Ange's turn.
And sends him away, hoping maybe to get the count
He's
out.
getting a
Pitbull.
huge boost right now.
Pitbull.
Oh, he's fuming. Look at him. He's absolutely
Oh,
dealing.
Ange getting into a tussle with the
Is he
referee.
scrapping the ref?
And a pit slaps at Pitbull.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
The
Right,
lower
that's
back is
amazing.
game.
Happy man now.
Oh, some moves from Ange here.
Top 10 football
And back
managers,
in the
Bane
ropes,
was
is
too
he
scared
gonna-
to fight.
Is he going to have a chance to make the jump here? I just said can't, that was awesome. And he does, he
He
does
just
miss.
puts himself there.
Pitbull conditioning worsening, in fact.
This match could
Ange
get
make a
bloody.
great comeback here.
So much for a friendly match, like we said. This match
Oh,
is
but
wild.
Pitbull.
He saw it coming.
Pitbull back in the driving seat. See, he has been through some tough times. Pitbull always told us he's been there, done that. But he's really showing.
Almost a bar brawl now.
He's really shown that every day above ground on Earth is a good one.
I mean, that's the thing about street fights. The street always wins.
And smacking Pitbull's.
Oh no!
Oh, he's done it.
I'm just not happy
what?
at all. Looks like we might be getting visited by someone else.
What's this?
What's that? Who's coming?
That's it. His music's not.
Who's joined us? The Miz!
Who is that?
The Miz has joined in, given Ange a kick and walked away.
Who is that? What just
What an
happened?
effective move there.
Pitbull's still on the ground after all of that.
You have to think, did that help at all?
I expect the banker will be phoning later about this.
That was.
It's consciously Ange angrier.
Pitbull.
He gets a 10, maybe it was worth it in the end. No,
Oh, that
Ange
might be
breaks
it. Oh,
out
no.
For the
instantly.
pin, it
Ange
fails
can
to pin
kick
again.
it quickly.
Oh, a slapping match now, but the kick to the face.
Oh my god!
Ange breaks out, pulling
That's
the
an
sheets.
instant move.
By the way,
For a big guy, that's not easy.
sheer strength from Ange. Ange missing the kick, but he's back for more.
Getting dragged about like a lifeless corpse again. Is he going to go for the pin? No,
See.
he's taking us further. Is this a pin? No, this is a submission. Well, Pitbull, tap
After-
out.
After that,
So what
insane
about the referee,
One
by
thing's
the
for
way?
sure, Pitbull won't be having kids anymore.
Ange showing that he does not stop no matter what.
Will this be it? No, Pitbull breaks free.
Oh, Pitbull. Ange can't believe it.
You can't believe
This
it.
match is still going, making up for the length of the previous
It's back
matches.
for more.
Straining that trapezius muscle.
The trapezius muscle is
He
gone.
is. He had his straight up. His muscle.
It does.
Oh my god,
Is that
Ange
bleeding?
taking it. Pitbull's taking everything. Is he bleeding?
Right.
I think he just has a dark side of the
I'm
face.
Very poor condition.
Oh, this is it. I mean, surely this is it.
Another
Ange
submission.
taking very
No, he's
little
just
damage.
stretching his bones.
Oh, Pitbull.
He's stunned. Well, Ange go for the pin.
Sure,
Surely,
this has got to
surely
be the
this is
one.
it.
Surely.
There it is.
Excellent.
Well done, Ange Postecoglou. A big smile on his face.
We've got our eyes on him.
We
Well, it didn't matter that Pitbull brought in a friend anyway, because Ange Postecoglou took the W in that one. Well done, Ange.
He never stops.
Excellent.
Having a post-match interview.
You want a post-match interview?
Yeah, with the main man himself.
What, with Ange?
Will we be having that? Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
It's not the script.
Don't make such absurd suggestions. Don't make such absurd suggestions about this tournament. Organisers
Wow.
wouldn't stand for that
Really
at all.
spilled my water all over me.
Now, since we did get cut off while looking at the tweets before, let's see, what more did
Thanks
people
for
have to
concern.
say? Well, not much apparently.
Alright, there was no more tweet. Good thing you were cut off.
It's only water, guys, don't worry.
Gurish making a very good point there.
Oh my!
Based from Gurish.
All tweets are my own opinions, or my views.
Saucinito. When's the next
Likes
Saucinito
and
video
retweets are
coming?
not endorsements.
Can we quickly rewrite that to be something awful?
I don't know, I mean, Gurish has already written
just like the worst thing you could say.
Hold up. Well, no.
Yeah, Gurish, is it true that you still have some previous beef with the Queen?
Well, she does pay my salary at this point, but she hasn't treated me well in the previous matches. She gave me a run for my money, but managed to come out in the end.
Have you got a preference for the next match, Gurish?
Yeah, who would you rather be
who's the
facing?
next
Ariana
match?
Grande. Oh, wait, no.
I'm definitely an Ariana Grande fan. I know all of her songs.
Yeah, I can imagine after
I'm
your
huge. I really like the one Levitating. I'm a huge fan of that one.
I like that one. It's like switching my problems for you. That's another good one.
Yeah, no, I really love what you sang Imagine over lockdown. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Remember that time
really...
you played Freebird? That's my favorite.
Yeah. She can shred.
She can. It's insane.
Yeah, but
You know that song Run the Joes by Ariana Grande in the album Run the Joes?
That was a good one. My favourite part was when she said, Run!
You're right there, Jamie.
Oh, Steg's put his input here. Ariana winning versus the Queen winning. Yeah, obviously Steg's showing his support for Ariana Grande in this one.
Look at that.
I'm not biased though, but I really would be quite upset if the Queen won. I'm not biased.
Oh, Rod Stewart making his input here. Queen Elizabeth II, please notice me. I am your biggest fan. Yeah, we're not surprised, Rod Stewart. Your major allegiance is clear. Yeah.
What an embarrassment.
She doesn't want you, Rod. She doesn't want you.
No. Who wrote that?
You tweeted that.
Yeah, Jay, do you remember tweeting this? Were you high or something?
No, I got high.
Under the influence?
I definitely get. I was either absolutely steaming or I got hacked. One of the two.
Wow.
Who? Right. Unbiased. I know. Like, sure, people want people to win. Who is gonna win though? You know, who is the better fighter here?
Well, the Queen is made of paper mache at this point, so I believe it's going to be.
The Queen's been working out though. You see the curves there? God damn!
She's made it this far.
That's the scoliosis, Gautam.
Gurish, you know we're closer than anyone else after the fight we had last time.
Live on YouTube, I'm giving Gautam a Jamie point.
First time ever.
Sorry, Jamie, I don't like horse girls. I will have to refrain from accepting.
No, I was hacked.
Anyways, let us jump into this
I think Gautam hacked me.
Oh my goodness.
I feel last one. I'm sure everyone enjoys being here. Does she have plastic surgery since we had the photo shoot?
Making her way to the ring from Boca Raton, Florida.
That's an awkward intro he has.
Wow.
Did he say Adrian? Did he say
It's Adrian
Brand?
Brand, yeah.
It's an Adrian Grant.
It's really hard to pronounce names, Leo. I can't believe it.
Well, I also like to direct your attention towards Ariana's shoulder. If anybody noticed that, her arm went multiple times thinner than it should have at that joint.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Flames pouring from the ring.
No, Ariana, don't kill yourself in the fire. No, what are you doing? No.
Fireman
Guess
Savage
she
had
can't
to be
hear
held
you,
back
she's
right
got
now.
AirPods
If you
in.
All she does is eat hot
Here
chip and
comes
lie.
her competitor.
Alright.
From London, England.
on your feet, everyone.
All rise for the national anthem.
Why is she carrying a war club?
Paul,
It's just.
Could you please tell her to give me a pay rise in the rise of inflation, please? I'd really appreciate it.
For those of you watching at home, Paul actually stood up when he said "all rise," and he's currently not on screen.
Sorry, I have respect for the national anthem and the Queen. I would do this on camera or not. I'm not just a poser.
You just
Taking our bloody
Okay,
time here.
I get the feeling this
Oh
is
my
gonna be a
God.
while.
You can see the pyramid in the background.
That's-
She actually claimed that from Egypt. She stole it.
Josie,
Refusing to
game of rock
return it.
paper scissors.
Josie.
Jamie, you
Joel played that pie that
Oh,
over there.
Jamie, send either rock
Also, that
paper or
coffin in the
scissors
background,
to
that's for
Gautam
her
DM,
later.
and I'll send him that, and then we'll read them both out and say who won.
I feel like I should have got more laughs for my call.
Right, okay, well, how am I sending it? On what?
To Gautam on this one.
That's
Alright, okay.
not a royal scepter. That is a walking stick.
Hey, Gautam, who won that round of rock paper scissors?
He hasn't
Yeah,
DM'd me.
I'm sending it, hold on.
Hang on, is there a
My
game of rock,
laptop
paper,
is
scissors
very
going on in the
slow.
background right now?
Yeah.
We do indeed.
Alright, there's multiple plot lines.
Disrespect shown to our monarch.
Unbelievable.
This will surely increase our viewer retention
There you
rate.
go.
It's like nobody respects the Queen anymore.
Alright, you both did the same one.
Oh,
Okay, go again, go again.
Depth perception failing her as she's failing to actually grab the
I don't even know what I stand to win.
The Queen smells her opponents.
Oh, she's got some moves on her here. Pinky's up as usual.
Ariana is
Oh, of course.
getting
Right,
this
yeah,
to
Leo won
crush.
with paper.
To crush this lizard.
Live on air,
She
I beat Jamie.
says her walking stick down. Might that be used in the fight?
It's just the end of my
It's
career.
very staunch, isn't it, Paul?
I'd
Live
be
from the Calmac
I'm
Thunderdome.
concerned. What is the Queen's wrestling
Oh
outfit?
my!
No,
He's
I
ripped out.
Wow, I genuinely forgot there was a fight. I got so invested in that rock, paper, scissors match.
There's another match to be invested in.
Ariana with the first blood.
Yeah, the Queen's got a royal garb on
confirmed.
now. Well, that
Yeah, there is.
way.
Will
This
this be an
shield is
advantage?
pretty deadly.
And
Let's
100
do
nice
this,
bones have been broken already on the Queen's side.
Well, I mean,
This is our
Ariana
first
Grande.
women's fight of the tournament. As
Ariana does what
Ariana.
Palpatine couldn't.
I mean, Ariana Grande is really living up to her name, and she is wearing a map of
Stand
Italy
queen.
on both her legs.
Oh my god, I thought the Queen had
Oh.
died already.
All measured up.
Well, the
Oh
Queen
my
got up
God,
to
Ariana
Grande.
True.
Absolutely pound
That's
down.
some ability here.
Ariana
just say
Grande
the
is
Queen
stepping on the Queen.
Yo, this always hurts to see.
I was just about to make that joke, Ganesh, bro.
Wait, what did you say? What was the joke? What was the joke? Say,
You
you say
maybe
it.
trying to
Say
get
it.
Ariana Grande out of the ring here?
As it's Ariana Grande stepping on Queen, I wish
Out the
she
ring
would do that to
again.
me.
Two matches in a row.
Ariana on the floor.
About the colours.
Oh!
Oh,
Excellent dodge.
Ariana,
that is not going to help with the osteoarthritis.
And Ariana throws her into the moon. Again,
The moon's made of cheese, so that's quite.
Ariana Grande is going to jail
back
after
in
this.
the ring.
What's going to happen here?
I believe that
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande is failing to miss her jumps like everyone else does.
She's going to the Tower of London.
This match,
She's gonna get
This has been an
beheaded.
insanely one-sided bout.
Wow.
right.
oh my god,
Ariana Grande is the
failing to
She's
hit, but she
ravaging
gets
the
the
Queen
back elbow
further.
there. Going back in the ring, wow, what an athletic work there. Oh my god, Ariana dodges.
Oh,
Dodge.
The
Duck
agility.
under and
Queen is
kick
barely
to the
standing a
head.
chance here.
And the age difference is really.
Steg, you
Setting
might
up
need to get
for
some soup
Ariana.
ready.
What a counter. Crash landing.
That's a good point.
Oh, but the Queen gets a solid sucker punch to the face.
Strong fist from the Queen.
I mean, you'd think that Ariana's hair would be like getting in her way, but no. Oh no.
God, will the Queen make a comeback?
Oh my
If
goodness.
Queen were to submit Ariana, that would have been the turnaround of a century.
Looking for a high risk.
The biggest upset.
Will she make this jump?
To put an end to things here.
Rumour has it this is what the Queen used to do to fill up in the bedroom.
No. No.
Ariana Grande was stiff there. Come on, get the rope break, Ariana Grande.
No.
See? Rope break!
Yeah, there you go.
Now
Oh,
that
great.
does
Thank the Lord.
bring a previous
banker-
match into in
The
contention.
independent adjudicator will have a lot to say about this.
Yes. What a crazy night it's been, by the way.
This is the most violent fighter I've ever seen.
Ariana has been
It all holding back.
Queen getting dragged around again, making sure the Queen doesn't get
She's
the rope
choosing to
break.
drag the Queen instead of pin her, which is
No,
Oh, there
no.
we go.
Just keeping her away from the rope break, and will this be it? It is indeed. Well done, Ariana Grande. The Queen's away.
This make Ariana Grande the true monarch of Britain.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point, actually.
The Queen was definitely
trial by
wrong to
contract.
say.
Leo, are you more of a fan of the Jacobite line of succession yourself?
I don't know what that means, Jamie. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
And it's not going to be having. We'll not have any tears left tonight.
Oh, I see what you did
Right
there.
there.
I like that one.
Queen is
She
not
swung
one of
the
her-
Queen from. She swung the Queen from side
Pete
to side.
Davidson is going to be punching himself tonight.
She has no more problems, as she says. Thank you,
Yes.
next to the Queen.
Because
What a
she's
match
so
that
into
was.
this fight.
Once again, the Queen doesn't make it past round one. She's obviously just not been putting enough training. I said enough about 7 times now.
Right.
But
That's enough, Paul. That's enough.
but yeah, well done to Ariana Grande. Let's see how that affects the table. It'll be Ange Postecoglou
Raz
versus Ariana.
Ariana to president. Oh,
Oh, Steg,
Well,
that will be a
differences.
tough one for you, won't it?
that'll be a tough one for me to watch.
Stag's already got it in his head.
We have Iron Golem versus Jesus.
Oh,
It's actually
two
presented
titans,
Jesus.
Absolute
two
titans.
titans
Two
of the tournament.
powerful fighters. We did have
Very strong wills.
both of these fighters on the last tournament. And
Is this the rematch?
no,
I see.
definitely not.
No,
Um,
it's not.
But Iron
Don't be
Golem
so silly.
made it all the way to the semi-final.
The semi-finals, I believe.
Jesus, I don't believe made it very far, but he did make a reappearance in the final to the
He rose up. He rose
He
up.
rose again.
If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to bring some statistics.
Oh
into
yes,
this.
of
So,
course.
so if you think of the main player of Minecraft, Steve,
Mm.
and if you were to fill his inventory with 64 stacks of golden blocks, he'd be carrying the same weight as a small planet. Now, the Iron Golem can take 100 punches from this same Steve,
Interesting point.
and Steve can easily carry a small planet's worth of gold. Now, I believe this would make the Iron Golem a fair match for Jesus, being the Son of God, who obviously formed the Earth in 7 days, and Steve can carry around a small planet, just on himself. Just to give some some context to this fight here.
Okay, then.
Interesting.
And the Iron Golem
is-
can strike Steve down with no armor in 2 hits,
Interesting.
sending him up in the air. In fact,
Yeah, do you think
The
Iron
Iron
Golem will
Golem
be using
has
his trademark
explosive
move
power.
and going like this?
exactly
actually see me, but-
the explosive
Hang on,
power
Stag, if
to
you
lift
wanna
a small
present that.
planet.
It's his trademark move, the going like this and then going.
I do hope we see some of
Here we
those
are.
moves in the
Here
match
we are.
tonight. And I
Well,
do
they
believe
nailed Jesus to the cross even.
we should be seeing some new tweets coming in from the superstars. Hopefully.
Unless our media person has
Yes.
be.
Let's
got to be sacked.
find out.
I would be all for the sacking of the media person.
the tweets. Oh, yeah, no, Iron Golem saying here, will you accept this rose? That's very kind of the Iron Golem.
That is very
awesome.
The soft
very
side
nice.
of the Iron Golem.
Well, that's offside comment. I mean, is he a God-fearing man? Does he...
That's very true.
Well, like,
However,
I mean,
I
surely
believe
both of them
the-
have the possibility to go easy on each other. Both
Yes,
being,
yes.
Well, nice.
Especially, however, I will say that the god of the Minecraft realm is not the Christian representation of God.
That's a
It is,
good
is
point.
in fact Notch. It is
Mm.
Notch.
Well,
I
yeah.
thought it was Herobrine.
No,
We'll have
he's
to
more
see.
like, I don't know, Satan or something. I don't know.
He was a bit of a Nazi. At one point,
Oh,
but-
more interesting. Thank you. That's the only one we got. Fair enough. Oh no, there we are. Iron Golem. You know, I don't think it's very holy for you to be fighting naked in the tournament. That's an interesting
You see
point. Iron
Jesus?
Golem doesn't wear much
Wow.
clothes. Do
Wow, I
they?
love how this is what I come
Lingo
back
with
to.
SMH.
Does the Iron
he's
Golem,
really getting into-
the vines all over the Iron Golem, does that count as clothes? Someone else can be the judge of that. Truly devastating loss today. I'm beyond ashamed. That is really upsetting for Mr. Worldwide.
He put up a good fight. It was a vicious battle.
Anything else? Can't believe I lost to Ariana
What is it?
Grande.
I don't know.
Guess you can take over royal duties for me. Well then, I
Thank
guess
goodness.
we know who the
I'd
new
not
monarch
be
is.
opposed to that.
And that is all.
Another tweet.
I love this song. Anyway, live from Belfast, Northern Ireland, from the Calmac Thunderdome, a mighty roar of music as he storms in.
There it is.
Watch him storm in.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making it
This reminds me of an intro we had last year from the Iron Golem.
Yeah, he's always not changed up much. He
He's back on this man.
He's
He's built like the real steel robots.
taking his time here, isn't he?
That's an interesting reference.
Very interesting.
and I fully expected to deliver on that promise.
Quite slow, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't really see speed from
Oh
this man.
my.
You can't really
Scary
expect
guy.
he's sprint. You can't really expect to sprint into the ring at all, can
No.
you?
He's walking with purpose.
I don't think he's gonna. Yeah. Not much speed on him.
Walking back.
Oh my god, Banker's got something to say about
in
it.
the ring.
Oh, Mr. Banker.
I did it.
Oh my
I didn't
god,
see a
he's
move.
just called me to say how impressive that was.
Yeah.
Can Jesus solve that?
Our Lord and Savior.
Wish we can.
Light us going
A
up in
lot
the
of
sky for this one.
Catholics in the audience today. A lot of God here.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Steg still not turned down the lights though.
Rumor has it that Iron Gold had to put up some crucifixes though to intimidate Jesus.
Why would that intimidate you?
He was crucified in London.
Nothing intimidates Jesus.
He's wearing a crucifix.
Exactly. He's throwing it right back in Iron Golem's face. Look at that. Look at Rocky. It looks like he would never even think about taking a seat or anything like that, boy.
I don't ask, what is that burning in his
That's the ashes.
It's mass incense.
That's hot.
Incense, yeah, he's got
He actually is doing a mass right
It's
now.
actually helium.
frankincense.
helium?
It's actually cannabis.
Is he in a chair?
No, he's blown out he's taking a wee seat in a lovely rocking chair.
I wonder if he made that chair from the wood.
True, he is. He was a carpenter.
He was a carpenter, in fact, yeah.
Will the Iron Golem be drinking the body and blood tonight?
Jesus.
It's not see the holes in his hands, he must be fresh out of the crucifix.
I don't know if the
Here we
whole
go.
Stigmata.
Live from the Kamak Thunderdome.
Oh Jesus! He's ripped.
God. Oh.
Oh, I won. Get a good start.
Jesus looks like a random guy from
Unbelievable that Jesus can make
That's
that
very
move in
disrespectful.
Iron Golem. Big weight.
That's not disrespectful.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Both hurt there.
He's hurt himself in the process.
They've both been hurt. Oh my god, that is bad for his back. Oh, he's just chucked him! Oh my
Just like
god! I can
Goodness
feel
me.
the concussions already.
Immaculate explosive strength
Oh my god.
to overpower
Oh,
Jesus.
He's doing
on the ground.
His exercise equipment.
Is this a pin?
Oh my
but
god.
Jesus gets the rope break. And dodges out of his neck.
Oh no, I'm going down flops to the floor.
Oh! Caught the punch. Gets back at him. But Iron Golem reverses that. Iron Golem getting up on the top ropes. This is interesting. Oh, did you just hear his bones break? Did anyone else? I swear I just heard bones break.
That can't have happened. That can't have happened. It says in scripture, Paul, that not a single bone of his will be broken, so can't it be Jesus?
Aqua, this
I
is
was gonna
this
ask,
is
what
the
testament
That
Euro
was the
testament.
ground beneath him. That was the earth shattering under him.
The stone
It
bricks
was
cracking.
just the cracking. The wooden planks.
Is this the
Yeah.
New Testament? I don't see this
This is
wrestling
the
fight
Euro
there.
testament.
The New On God.
The Euro testament.
He's gonna tap out here.
Goodness
Jesus
me.
is still got
Yeah,
it.
it's not. Submitting to evil.
Severe size advantage here to
Yeah,
overpower
Jesus.
Iron
him.
Golem's showing him who's boss.
Iron Golem did beat a Woman of God last year. Who did he beat? The Son of God this year. Oh no, it wasn't Iron Golem, never mind, my French, that was
Oh, he
Gibby.
did beat him in Senior Monaghan.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Oh, Jesus, go for
Oh
the
my
pin.
god. A pin from
Jesus,
Jesus,
for the
but
Jesus.
Iron Golem breaks out.
Shocking the arena after that kick out.
It's actually a Thunderdome.
Jesus had a chance to.
Oh, what an athletic move from Jesus there, and he's going for a pin.
What was that?
Oh, but Iron Golem breaks out again.
I don't know how he just kicked out. Now
Milliseconds away.
he knows either.
Jesus has been turning the other cheek for the
Oh,
first half
another
of this
pin.
fight.
Pin after pin here.
Again!
But Iron Golem keeps breaking out in two.
Oh, but
We're
the
going
Iron
to change
Golem
things
still
up
has
again.
a lot of
We're going to
requisite
change things up
strength.
here if they want to.
Will the Iron Golem signature move be coming out? Who knows?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
misses
Jesus
there.
trying the same
Just
trick.
misses. Oh, he gets a good punch in the Iron
Jesus'
Golem.
signature move, punch.
Hits him in the knees.
Oh,
Sucker punches here.
swift. Kick.
God, like,
Jesus taking lessons from Jackie Chan.
Oh,
my
God.
goodness me.
Iron Golem could see right up his skirt there. Going for another pin. Could this be the one? No, again! Iron Golem breaks out. The determination on this man
Jesus,
is
thinking, what
incredible.
I need to do. Oh, and it. Jesus is not stopping here.
He loves
Take
this.
some lessons off of that.
Oh my god. But Iron Golem gets his knees
Oh
up.
my god.
3 in a row. The Iron Golem was
Oh, he just punches too high. But he makes up for it there.
Oh, he's in the elbows. He broke out the elbows.
Oh, the speed on him. Showing that speed from his entrance.
He does be
Could
the
this
one.
be it? I
does
can't
be
see
the
what's
one.
going on. But it was it. Well done, Iron Golem. What a fight that was. Two incredible fighters there, I'll say it. Iron
Wow.
Golem.
Christianity is in
This,
tears.
I believe, has been the most exciting fight
I mean,
No, that was.
of tonight.
Iron Golem put up a
His
brilliant
punches
display of
flying,
determination
kicks flying.
and durability there.
Wow, that was.
Durability shown by both parties. Jesus in the first half of that fight
Yeah, he was
took a
taking
lot of abuse and came back and
He
hit
came
the Iron
back.
Golem 3 times.
3 times, flipping all over the place. Just wow.
Very
What
impressive
fight.
performance from both the fighters.
Respect to both fighters there.
But it is
Only
Iron
one can go
Golem
through.
that makes it through.
Jesus, gracefully out of the tournament.
Let's see how that affects the table.
I will say,
Iron Golem's through.
As we go into our final match of
Yep,
the
this is our final fight of the night. General Style versus
And
Jake
what a night it's
Mason.
been.
Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again, these are two of the angriest fighters in the tournament.
our
I mean,
human.
well, J. Jonah Jameson, I mean, he's a reasonable man. He just really wants pictures of Spider-Man.
Does indeed. I actually.
And Peter Parker's just not getting them for him.
See, first, when we first told him that he'd be up against a guy that looks like a potato, he went, "What?" And he went, "What? You serious?"
That was.
And then.
And then what's
Oh,
like?
you. And then. I don't know. I actually watched the film.
And
so.
then he turned around to another guy and then repeated, "You serious?" And then.
You know,
And then he went,
Are you sure about that?
But anyways, General Style was in the last tournament. Another return
of course.
fighter. And he was one of the ones disqualified in the Mr. Downey versus General Style match for bringing in another fighter.
Controversially returning.
He, Style, he goes by the name General Style, the Undefeated, that's his whole thing. But because he was only disqualified in the last tournament, he is taking it upon himself to just keep calling himself General Style, the Undefeated, because he doesn't count it as being defeated since he was only disqualified. Do we have any new tweets in our updated... in our updated tweets segment? Sorry, I just got a weird error message. Oh, General Style
Oh my goodness.
making his war cry, Sontar ha,
Famous war
Sontar ha,
cry.
Sontar ha, Sontar ha, Sontar ha, Sontar ha, Sontar ha, Sontar ha.
Okay, Paul, let me stop you there. Sontar ha. Sontar ha. Sontar ha.
Wait, how many Sontar has have we done?
Sontar ha. Sontar ha.
Wait.
No, go on, Stick.
Sontar ha. Sontar ha. Sontar ha. Sontar ha. Sontar
I think
ha.
I did the
Sontar
last
ha.
one.
There we
No,
go.
sorry, you've just missed it.
Yep. Yeah, the zombie
Unbelievable.
chiming in
Zombie.
here, making a very important point. Thank you, the zombie.
Words of wisdom
Oh,
once again.
Thank you for
Oh, look at
alienating.
this.
Oh, goodness.
Looks like Duncan
on?
Downey has released an official apology for the actions of the last
He
show.
didn't even make a video where he sat down
No,
inside.
he's made a notes apology here. Let's see what he has to say. There's been a lot of discourse online about the fight that happened last week, and I wanted to come on here and clear a few things up and apologise for my behaviour. I wanted to say I'm extremely sorry for using such unsportsmanlike tactics against you, Morrison. It was in the heat of the moment, and I clearly didn't think things through. I shouldn't have acted the way I did. It was wrong of me, and I feel horrible for what I did. Truly hope you can forgive me for my mistakes. Well, a very interesting apology there from Mr. Downey. You have to wonder, will the people accept it? I'm not
See, he
too
has
sure.
done hashtag ads next to it.
Yeah.
Was it a sincere apology?
Let's see.
That's up to
Joey
up
Jones
to me
is
to say.
saying, "You still think I'm problematic? Spider-Man is still roaming the streets, fighting. Great." That was-
Yeah, that's a good point. Spider-Man's still out there being a nuisance.
He's J. Jonah Jameson is Glaswegian. He's been fighting crime all over the place. It's a travesty.
Oh, Jesus,
His
saying,
voice.
Saucy Nito
Oh my.
saying, "I'm Gurish. How dare you say I look like some rando from Hawaii? I'll have you know you're barred from heaven for life." How are you feeling?
Here's some news for you, Jesus. I
Oh,
was never
and
going.
another tweet showing his sadness for losing the match.
Yeah.
And there's General Style.
Oh, okay.
Before you say all that again, we have a match to attend to. Live from Belfast again. Oh, and here's General Style.
Here he comes.
Absolutely raging right now.
Making his way to the ring from out of this world.
Oh, he is stacked, by the way.
189 pounds.
Oh, this poison.
Wow.
Oh, he must be poisoning the sky, everybody, look out!
Lost gas.
Everyone, look out! The poisoned sky!
Has it, that car in the back has got Atmos installed.
Jumps into the ring.
Child,
Pointing at the sky
we're
again,
absolutely nuts here
telling
for this
everyone
man.
to watch out for the poison. I don't know if they're getting the message though. We are beginning to see bodies drop in the audience. Everyone going to put their
Streets
masks
of
on.
Belfast. Streets of Belfast once again in disarray as he twerks on us. Here he comes, another very angry man.
He's got his
Oh, it
pictures.
is.
He's got his
He has
pictures.
a piece of paper. There's Spider-Man. Look,
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
He's like, everyone look.
Look, see?
Pictures of Spider-Man.
And his opponent
I got the pictures.
weighing in at
First-
200.
And actually, he was
First-
high spirit because he's finally gotten the pictures of Spider-Man.
He's gonna be so furious when he finds out he's accidentally brought a graph out instead.
He grabbed the wrong sheet of paper.
Who's gonna tell him?
I don't know. He's not looked yet. General Sal, are you gonna inform him?
This is
Maybe too
embarrassing.
late. He might pass out from the poison in the sky before he can even get the chance to see it.
I'm sure we'll hear all about this on Twitter tomorrow.
Maybe it's like a cipher for like the raw code of the JPEG of Spider-Man.
I don't have that much faith.
And then
You can't be too careful these days.
again, live from the Calmac Thunderdome.
Is
Jameson
Stahl allowed to
loosening up.
wear his armor during the fight?
Well, I mean, he's already done enough by taking his helmet off.
Well, then again, all J. Jonah Jameson has to do is go for the probing vent in the back of his neck, and that's basically game over.
Does J. Jonah Jameson know about that from the
See, if General Star was to fall in
my
this
God.
fight, would you think
Oh,
he's doing
Early,
super
early.
pill? But would
Oh.
General Star think it's an honour? Because would he be dying in battle?
Yeah,
Oh, he
would
goes for the
be.
probing then.
Did he hit the
Yeah, was
probing
it?
vent?
Did he hit the
Oh, he
probing vent?
kicks on the
That
probing
looked like,
vent there,
yeah,
yeah.
that looked like the probing vent.
General Sal
He
might go
knows.
for a bet.
He knows the weak spot, but General Star
Recovers
clapping
quickly.
back.
Locked in on the shoulder. Wasting absolutely no respect.
Gesturing the referee to come here, but J. Jonah Jameson gets him quickly. Oh, a French cam handle here.
Promotion for the cameraman.
That shoulder
Pulling his
targeted
fingers
there.
off, but doesn't quite make it. Doesn't have the strength to do it.
So he can pull his head off now. Oh my goodness me.
Look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
Go for the leg submission move.
Oh, a kick to
Oh,
the
and a
face.
swift
Oh,
kick
good.
to the face.
Nice long legs and J. Jonah Jameson. Oh, he misses!
Oh
He
my
jumps over
goodness
him!
me.
That is down to the Sontarans. Generally low height.
Yeah, they're minuscule stature.
Uh-huh.
What are we about to? Oh,
Look at his
knee right to the
thighs.
hams.
Hamstring, right.
Hamstring.
There's some
Got you.
power behind that punch.
Oh, a
Power
strong
slaps there.
hand to the head.
He's absorbed
Star, of
some
course,
damage already.
having lots of experience in the battles with their 50,000-year war with the frickin' Rutans.
Oh, yes.
Boom, nice.
That could be
What a
good.
practice.
Should go for the
Heavy
punch.
here
Good
from
as
J-
yeah.
General Stout. Oh, that could be it. Oh, JJJ breaks out. A lot of Jews in the names here, giving me a lot of trouble commentating.
The answer for that one.
Oh, I believe you finds it's pronounced Jai Jai Jai.
Oh my god, I've been here! Oh, another quick one! God, you know what, General Stout taking it.
Then he was a Spider-Man and learning his fighting style.
Wow. J. Jonah Jameson, I did not expect it, but that does make him General Style defeated. You'll not be happy about that at all.
No, well, in fairness, Stahl is not quite so undefeated anymore. But never mind.
J. Jonah Jameson.
I'll review that
I'll
later.
say it. I wasn't expecting J. Jonah Jameson to be a contender in this tournament, but
Yeah,
it's-
the editor of the newspaper knew he was right.
be a surprise.
It's clearly been training.
Indeed.
Why does he look like a character from Sims 4?
Anyways. That concludes the matches for tonight.
Was it? My goodness.
does.
Yeah, we've sure got through them, but it's also been longer than the last stream somehow.
Yeah.
I think so. Weird night, but excellent matches. Let me
Some
update
fantastic matches
the
there.
table. Yep, J. Jonah Jameson won that one. So if we have a look at that, I wonder if we'll be able to see the tweets we missed due to loading screen problems earlier. By the way, that would be nice because I want to see what everyone had to say. But if we look at the table, that is it. Iron Golem versus J. Jonah Jameson in the next round.
So if we have a roundup
Goodness me.
of the matches in the next round so far: Death versus Yamorzin, Arnim Zola versus Guresh, Greg Heffley versus SCP-049, Ange Postecoglou versus Ariana Grande, and Iron Golem versus J. Jonah Jameson. A lot of plot lines building up here.
Certainly is.
I will say
Some surprises tonight.
the SCP
Certainly.
situation, SCP versus Walter
Of
White
course.
rope break situation, that will be looked into, and we'll get back to you tomorrow.
And we've got some big fights tomorrow.
Who do we have up tomorrow? Yeah, we're gonna do the next 6, I think. Again, wait, is that 6?
Boba
Yes.
So,
Boba Fett versus Fireman Sam, Mr. Bean versus Talking Ben. Oh, Stig, you want to talk about the next one?
I've been hitting the gym, been hitting the training ground, and I believe I'm ready.
Well then,
Yes,
are you nervous
yes,
at all?
Stig.
No.
Okay.
Stig, as a personal question, being a personal friend of Jack Sparrow, he tends
Yes.
to fight like a pirate. Have you been doing any research into fighting like a pirate?
No, see, rumor has it I can confirm that I've stole a drum. So,
Oh. That
Excellent.
brings an
Well, do you
interesting
think that
angle
gives you
to
an advantage, or does that not just enrage him to defeat you more?
I think it winds him up a wee bit, and which I think is quite funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
be blinded by
Victory will
rage.
taste even sweeter than his rum.
Oh, and after that we have Tutankhamun versus Brendo. Now I'm hoping Brendo will be able to make an appearance tomorrow.
Very well, it's a
talk to us
Tuesday.
Before his match. Yep, he's usually available on Tuesdays, so...
Yeah, well, I'm here now.
I want to, we have to stay about this, Paul.
Tutankhamun, God. How did he talk again?
I can't remember.
Let me see,
Oh, there he is. Hello, Tutankhamun. Still got much to say.
Wow, he's obviously fully focused. He might be taking a vow of silence until he...
Paul, what were you
Straight.
looking at when Tutankhamun was speaking?
What was I looking at?
Yeah, you just had your head sort of pointed down.
Don't know what you're talking about. I was nowhere to be. I was Tutankhamun talking.
He was out of the room. He was out of the room, Jimmy.
Oh, I
What are
let
you talking about?
Tutankhamun have
Was
his
he?
space, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so whose head was there?
Well, that was live from the pyramid.
No,
I think you'll
Uh-huh.
find.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you're right, it
Yeah.
was the pyramid.
Anyways.
Oh, I like.
I did.
Oh, but
respect, Jamie.
You're right in saying it's a night of big fights, because after even that big match, we have the Tin Man versus Morbius. That is one I cannot wait to see.
Okay, now it's Morbin time.
That'll be an interesting fight.
I mean, I feel like I don't even need to speak in that matter. People will see that themselves and know that this is the fight to see. And then after that, of course, the Mayor of Cardiff versus Big Mama. We heard Big Mama's thoughts tonight. We wonder what she'll have to say tomorrow. Now let's see. Did the social media manager give me anything? Peter chiming in and saying he misses. If you haven't seen the event of what happened to Peter, he did get ditched in a hospital bed by his former lover.
Both his former lovers.
Oh
in
yeah,
fact.
true. You have to. Will Peter be fighting for their love back? We'll find out when it's his turn. Oh, Mr. Downey. I mean, Yamorzin chiming in Mr. Downey's apology here. He's posting a YouTuber apology starter pack. Very good points he's making. You can tell he's not happy at all with what Mr. Downey's done, and
He is not
Yamorzin-
buying to a word of that drivel.
And you have to imagine the Yamorzin fan base will be right behind him there, not letting Mr. Downey have a career again.
Mr. Downey is over party.
And that's all. That's
Peter.
all, that's all
So,
the
yeah.
tweets have to say. Well, thank you everyone for coming along. Big round of applause for just the night. And come along tomorrow for the next round of fights.
Come
Everyone,
on, Pod.
hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did.
What a night.
And
Thrills and excitement sure to follow.